Setting up stuff. Do, 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 do. I should probably join a VC. That way people can join me, huh? I'm not alone. Oh, the sad existence that is my life. Hey, gang. People aren't up yet. It's just me, mostly. I'll probably join a VC in a little bit to get some other people. I think Solar's around, maybe. It also looks like Chop might be around, seeing as they're both in the chat. Hey, gang. Some shit happened last night, and day's been rough. How's your day been going so far? My brain doesn't feel like it's melting anymore, but I have this massive headache. Bad? Not great. Not like terrible, but not great. Um, had a not not too bad, but had some actors leave. They were too busy. Uh, they did get the evidence I needed to pursue further action with the document that I had mentioned in the community tab. So that's neat. Once I figure out the whole living situation and everything, definitely gonna be looking into that. So I did get a chance to talk with uh one of the other casts I was in about some of the stuff there, and oh my god, I love them so much. They've been nothing but kind to me about the whole situation. My favorite joke so far has been one of the boys making a joke that if I ever need someone to talk to, he's always there. And that of course if we ever talk, don't worry, he'll only write a 3-page document on me to help with my dyslexia. It's very sweet. The whole group is just God. I cannot stress enough. If you haven't checked the community tab, oh yeah, one of them sent me a job application form to send to them. That was pretty funny. That was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. One of them, yeah, I sent the thing and I explained some of the stuff on it, and he just sent me a job application form and was like, "Send this to them," and I'm like, "I can't do that. I'm gonna get in trouble for that." But that was pretty funny. I like the group. Yeah, it's definitely interesting. I think it's more funny because I think I just predicted a lot of the stuff in it. Anyways, besides that, um, uh, yeah. So it's interesting. I'll get around to doing something about it when I feel like it, mostly. But right now, it kind of speaks for itself, to be honest, in a way that it's honestly really sweet. Pretty much most of the people I have seen it, who have spoken to me, have been very kind about it. So I've not had a ton of negativity about it, which is really nice. It's been fun. Actually, the funniest thing is having conversations about how clearly young these people are, and who were writing this document, and it made me realize that none of them would have been able to survive on the internet back in 2014. Like goodness, there's so much worse things that happened in the community back then. Good God, like reading some of the things that they're mad about. Also, just the way that they constantly like call paddle on themselves and shit in the documents, crazy. But that's just me. Maybe I'm just getting that old, huh? I'm 25 over here, man. I'm just getting in my years, I guess. I thought it was supposed to be like you hit your 30s and then you're tired of the bullshit, but 20, 25 and I'm already getting tired. So, yeah, relatively speaking, last night was not great. It wasn't bad. Uh, yeah, well, was a little sensitive last night. Got a little snippy at some people. Don't call yourself old. What does that make Kuro? Kuro's also old. Don't even get me started. Kuro has kids. Kuro's old. That's okay. We still love her. Yeah, there's like a whole thing now about like layer tracing art, which has been crazy. Well, you see, guys, this particular artist owns a specific style of mothwing, and Flare having it close to that exact style of mothwing because it's a literal type of mothwing. Like it's not, it is like something you find out in the wild. But because they own that, but clearly Flare's art being close to it is tracing. And I'm not gonna lie, I have a really hot take on this. Maybe this is just me. Really hot take. But I think I think that if your issue is that somebody traced a thick animal part, I think that doesn't, I hate to be that person, but in most cases, tracing is bad and wrong, and you shouldn't do it. I do feel like tracing animal parts is like the least, like I wouldn't consider that tracing. I'm gonna be honest. Like it's not tracing in the same sense of like you're stealing this person's artwork. Like it's a wing, dude. It's a set of wings. But like that's ignoring the fact that like technically they took back a Christmas present and that's like or a birthday present. I can't remember. They took back a gift. And that's like really weird in itself. Whatever. People are weird and stupid. Anyways, I am gonna move to the front of Fnaf 3 because I actually want to show you guys what I've been doing because I'm really proud of it. Let me unpause OneDrive and then repause it. That way it doesn't be stupid. And then suddenly unpause in the middle of stream. And then I die. I'm probably gonna go join VC. Oh, I have it set to top chat. I need to change that real quick. I set in streaming. There we go. I was working on one of the rooms. Now I sit here and streaming VC, so that way people can join me. Not everyone, but like cast. Speaking of, hey Solar,
Hi.
you got to play Scott the other night.
Uh,
Gang.
yeah.
Gang, I already got one of my New Year's revolutions done. I've already convinced Solar to be Scott. It took me like not even a week.
Yeah.
Let's go. You got to play Scott for the first time and you did so well. Oh my god. I know you were so nervous about playing Scott. You were like so worried that like your accent wasn't Irish enough and whatever. Because I don't know. You're weird like that. I don't even know. I had to sit here and convince Solar that like they are Irish, therefore their accent is an Irish accent. I don't know.
Pretty sure Solar was like, "Oh, I gotta do a stereotypical Irish accent," and we're like, "No,
But no, that's quite literally that's not what I want. That's entirely why I didn't want an American playing Scott.
Yeah.
Quite literally, because I wanted Scott to be like a weird hybrid of like, oh hey, this is actually Irish, but like an Americanized Irish, but like also what the fuck? Like this is not a stereotypical Americanized Irish. Like I don't want him to be like clearly he is an Americanized Irish. Cause like, hi, hello, I'm American. But like, you know, I wanted it to be like silly and goofy. And so no, I didn't want the accent to be like stereotypically Irish.
Yeah.
But I just like how you basically were just like, hoity-toy, you know, leprechauns and shamrocks, and I'm just sitting over here like, what are you doing? Stop, Solar, just your normal voice, buddy.
It's your fun.
Also, I'm gonna be honest, that accent that I did right there came out far better than I've ever been able to do anywhere close to your stereotypical Irish accent, and I'm so mad that it was wasted on fucking leprechauns and shamrocks. I'm so mad. Whatever.
I lost my voice originally practicing the stereotypical accent.
Oh my god.
Yeah, see, this is why you don't need to do that. Because quite frankly,
No,
why?
I was getting sick. I was getting sick and I did it the day before, so my voice is so hoarse.
You hear this, chat? You do stereotypical Irish accents, and an Irish person loses their voice.
Lamau.
This is a PSA.
This is a PSA. Stop doing Irish accents. You don't want to take their voices.
No,
it's the leprechauns. It's the damn leprechauns.
It's actually really fun. You should do it. It's really fun.
It is very fun. The Irish accent. I think Irish accents, British accents are easier to copy, but I think if you can do like a really solid, even an Americanized Irish accent, it is one of the more like fun accents to be able to like mimic. It's just very silly.
I think I find whenever I'm doing a British accent, I trip over my words a lot. And I get very tongue-twisted.
Yeah, I will say that Irish accents are definitely a little more like I'd say Irish and Scottish are both like really good in the sense like you can kind of say whatever fucking vowel sounds you want and it still all kind of sounds correct. Whereas like in a British voice, I have to be really careful with Violet because sometimes whenever I speak with her, like certain vowel sounds just sound wrong.
Yeah.
Like anytimes like using the hard like R sound, like the doesn't
That's
like
why I don't do American accents.
That doesn't
It's very hard for me.
I would love to hear you attempt an American accent.
No.
We won't be offended.
I wonder if it's either just like something similar to like my area where it's a bit more like I wouldn't say bland, but I'd kind of say bland. I'd say my accent is pretty like not vanilla, but just bland. Like there just really isn't a lot to it.
Vanilla isn't bland. Vanilla's like it's
you know what I mean though. Like it's the accent up here can be very bland. The only reason like my natural accent that I hide because it scares me is a bit less bland is because I spent a lot of time watching Peppa Pig growing up. So that's not even a joke, actually. Peppa Pig, High Five, the Australian version of High Five. So my accent is a weird blend, and I try very hard not to let that show.
There's like a genuine like things where people are like.
But if you hear me get excited,
look at, kids that grew up on Peppa Pig.
Yeah, I
in
know.
America, and
I know.
They have,
Well, what's
they have
worse is like my friend would like go back to Australia and come back, and the entire family, except for the youngest ones, who like didn't really grow up there, would get like these super thick Australian accents, and the autism wants to mimic, and so I'd like unintentionally mimic them, and it just kind of like stuck at a certain point. It was very.
Oh my god! Wait, is that why I kept using Portuguese accents with my evolve?
Yes.
I didn't even think about that.
But also, just the human brain is really good at just mimicking things. Especially, like,
I know.
That's why if you spend a lot of time in a certain area, you develop an accent for that area. Or you hang around certain people. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if the reason why people around Solar say that Solar's accent isn't super Irish is because Solar probably watches a lot of American YouTube. So therefore...
It's come from when I was younger, when I was really young. I had a very British accent, and it's mellowed out a bit.
Yeah, but it probably has to do with like what you watched,
it's
what
autism.
what you were around.
Autism you pick up from media more than you do from people.
You do.
That's why there's an autism accent as opposed to normal children.
There really is, though. Actually,
watch TV and don't have that problem.
Yeah. But, like, it's so, like, but Solar is Irish. It doesn't really matter what accent's coming out of the motherfucker. She's Irish. She's Irish, Your Honor. Like,
I'll just start doing an American accent, so...
But I'm just curious because American accents are either, like, mellow like mine. Like, not necessarily mellow, but, like, bland. Where, instead of, like, the only difference is like they like over pronunciate like the hard R's or the loud A sounds. And that's always pretty funny. Or you get cowboy and there's no in between. Oh, nope. Sometimes no. Yeah, I was about to say there's Valley Girl, there's also New Yorker.
Yeah, there is also New Yorker.
There is also New Yorker. Yep, that is another accent that exists. It's Texan, like Texan cowboy. It's New Yorker. It's like California Valley Girl, or it's Washington. I watched a lot of American TV because for some reason, like 90% of teen dramas happen in Washington State for some reason. And so whenever anyone thinks about an American accent, it's our vanilla fucking accent, which is like why we have the most uninteresting accent in like all of the US. Please, for the love of God. It's so painful. It's so painful. Because ours is the most like blended ass motherfucker. You'd think with us being so close to Canada, we would have taken more like an American Canadian kind of accent, but nope, that's Minnesota. Not Minnesota, Montana? Montana. That's more the Montanan accent. We
is Washington's not close to the part of Canada, is it? Or the Scottish part of Canada?
No. We're
That's
next to the
weird.
stereotypical, like, oh, what you doing there, bud, eh? That.
Yeah.
That accent. That's what we're close to. I would only know that because... Oh, no, I want to hear this.
French is the secondary language is because the Scottish and the Irish were fighting over which one of theirs should be the secondary language so much the French snuck in.
Lamau?
Okay.
Lamau.
Their back is turned.
That sounds about right. Okay. So, I'm going to delete those signs because I don't need them anymore. And they're a little bit spoilery. So, hi, this is Fnaf 3, or at least what I've built so far of Fnaf 3. Here's my layout. There's the original building. I'm not even using much of the original building this time, actually. Not really. Usually I use it for like poster layouts and stuff, but I'm actually doing things a little bit differently here. So a concept has changed. So building this has been a little more of a project, but I'm almost done. I've been working at this for like less than a week, maybe, and I'm almost done. I think I got about maybe 2 nights more of work, and the actual location is done, but there's still a lot more that's going to be added. I'm not going to give too many spoilers unless I guess I'm pinned and needled a little. Then maybe I might. But for the most part, what I will tell you is that this is actually going to be inside a carnival. This is not the this is not the only part of FNAF 3. There's going to be like a whole ass carnival. So this is a very small
Curious.
glimpse.
If we ever do pie at the new FNAF 3,
It would be the
that
horror
include
carnival.
carnival
Yeah, it'd be
area?
the whole
Oh my god. Oh my god, that's crazy.
And I will say that even though you'll be able to see the whole carnival during like the series, because of how some of the mechanics are being shifted around, there will always be like wasn't the original game in a carnival? It is. It's a horror attraction in a carnival. That is kind of like I don't know if it's specifically in a carnival. It is a horror attraction. But predominantly horror attractions are usually in carnivals, so that is where I'm putting it. But yeah, no. But like, without giving away spoilers, I will say that my idea, with what I have in mind, what you see here and what you see in the carnival area is maybe not all there will be for FNAF 3.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Oh my god.
Sometimes you find secrets in the tents.
Ooh.
But that's just me. Anyways, moving on. We've got this area. This is like our front area. It's based on the one I originally made. I don't know if I like this or hate this. I like the cage. I know the cage upset Ness. Ness does not like the cage. I like the cage. I like the vibe the cage gives. But I don't like this room. And I'm not sure if I need to make it just bigger or like what needs to happen here. But I don't like the cage. I like the cage. Ness does not like the cage. I like the cage. I dislike this room. And I don't know how to fix it. So we're not fixing it yet. But then you come in. This is going to be the gate that closes. As you know. Ooh, spooky. Nighttime. Spoopy.
Not you just giving up blocking it.
No, I need to come back through it.
Well, yeah.
Oh, you. I forgot about you. Oh, you. You exist. I have to put... Oh. Ooh. I forgot about you. Please? Go the right way? I forgot about you. Hang on, I gotta grab some blocks real quick.
Oh man.
If I don't do this, I'll forget it exists. Because for some ungodly reason, I already did. You... So it's 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this is... I haven't quite gotten this figured out yet, these areas. I'll explain that to you in a bit. Actually, I can explain this now. So I'm getting rid of the vent system for FNAF 3. Because quite frankly, I hate it. It doesn't make any sense. I'm in the wrong skin.
Oh.
Anyways, moving on. It doesn't make any sense. It's really stupid. It's dumb. It's lame. They have a ventilation system, but you're hallucinating because there's a lack of air ventilation. Does that make any sense to you? It don't make any sense to me. Why is it big enough for the bunny to go through? I don't know. It's a tiny ass vent, and he's a fat ass man. How is he squeezing his ass through there? I don't know. FNAF, I guess. Whatever. And let's ignore the fact that on the cameras, if you look at the vents, they're so tiny. They ain't fitting those large ass things in there. Yeah, why is there cameras in the vents? That doesn't make any sense either. So we're scrapping the vents. Bye. Bye, vents. Bye. Bye, vents. And instead, I was looking at the layout and was trying to think of what makes more sense. And it dawned on me that, like, the vent system is almost perfect for employee passageways through the attraction as scare actors. Because one of the entrance that goes from directly to the office comes to the front of the building. And so what that says to me is somebody comes in for work and they go into that hallway, and get into costume and stuff, and then they're right at the security office. That makes total sense for a scare actor who would be the employees working during the daytime because they don't have actual animatronics. There'd be costumes here. There wouldn't be actual robots. Because the phantoms are just ghosts. They're not robots. So they're not there. It's only Springtrap. And so it would make sense that there would be hallways for the scare actors. So that's what these are. These are our quote-unquote vents. And there's no vents in this place. Which is why you would hallucinate. But I don't know if there'll even be a hallucination mechanic during the night anyway, so... Didn't really matter, I guess, but I changed it anyways, because I like it better, and sue me, I don't know. But I like it better. I think it going to the hallways for the scare actors makes far more sense. But that's just me. Why am I being added? Where am I being? Ooh. Wait a minute. I see. I see where I'm being added. Cool. Good. Okay. I was just being updated on some stuff. Okay. So the vents are gone. Employee hallways. So technically you can still, Springtrap can still make his way to the office in the same way. It just isn't the same. I have to figure out what to do with the hallways though, design-wise. I just put brown and black because it looks good when you're, opening the door. Not here. This isn't the best example because it just leads to outside. But, having the, brown walls here. That way, if somebody is here when the door is opened, it doesn't look so... it just kind of looks like nowhere. So people don't see as much behind the scenes. I just think it's neat. Yeah. So, anyways. That is my biggest design choice here. So, this room and that room, and there's going to be one other room, which is going to be a gift shop at the very end of the location, is the only 3 rooms I'm adding. Everything else is, the same rooms as what's in the actual game. I've just modified them so that they fit the building style, obviously with, having the playroom and stuff. And stuff like that. So that is... Let me pull up my builder stuff. That way I have access to that. Okay, cool. So, our first hallway is the cam 10 and 9, I believe, hallway. I can actually just roll up and double check. Yeah, the 10 and 9 hallway. This is where Springtrap starts. Obviously he's not like he doesn't start out the game being there, so this is just meant to be like what is it? It's a recreation of the safe room. So the way that I'm designing FNAF 3, and you'll notice this with some of the other rooms because I'll point it out because I'm really proud of it. I'm designing FNAF 3 with a sense of nostalgia that, like, clearly whoever's designing this hasn't been to a Freddy's. And you're probably wondering what I mean by that. What I mean by that is that, let's say you're like a kid who like didn't necessarily grow up on Freddy's, but like your like older sibling did. So like you've seen a lot about Freddy's because like they reminiscent. Well, okay. No, let me use a real life example. Chuck E. Cheese. A lot of people know what Chuck E. Cheese is. And obviously that's pretty heavily where FNAF came from. Chuck E. Cheese used to have animatronics. I can imagine that probably a majority of my audience knows that fact. Like, knows that there were animatronics at Chuck E. Cheese, but never actually saw one of the animatronics. Or, like, was ever there when the animatronics were, like, working. Like, when they were, like, big and, like, high up there. I would say some are. But I'd say a lot of you aren't. I'd even say that some of you may have even been around during the time that the animatronics could have been seen. But, you know, your parents didn't take you for whatever reason to a Chuck E. Cheese. So you've, like, never been there. Or, you know, you're not even American. So maybe you've just never been to a... So you've just never been to a Chuck E. Cheese because, well, you know.
I've been there once for a cousin's birthday. And they had animatronics that one time I went.
But you know what I mean? Like, imagine, like, it's kind of that idea that, like, you know about it, but you've never been there, so you don't really, like, know, like, you don't have that same firsthand experience. And, like, years later, you hear about all these, like, horrific things that happened at one, and, like, you decide to make a spooky horror attraction based on it. You're probably gonna, like, go online and go look at photos of the old place. Because you wouldn't really remember what it looks like. You don't have that firsthand memory. But you can look up photos. And, of course, there's not just, like, one location, because sometimes they did rebranding, or some locations did differently. In Chuck E. Cheese example, sometimes it was Chuck E. Cheese. I imagine some of the photos you look up might be Showbiz Pizza Time. Both of which are, like, completely valid, but the styles of, like, the animatronics and the location itself are completely different to the two different ones. So I imagine that this whole location is basically what happens when, like, kids who didn't necessarily grow up on it, but, like, kind of knew about it, attempt to make, like, a horror attraction. So the whole location is, like, a mix of, like, you know, photos of, like, you know, stuff from the actual places and not, and things that, like, they remember that never were there, like a Mandela effect kind of vibe. And also just, like, you know, things that they never would have seen because then there were no photos of because, you know, it's employees' area, so most guests wouldn't have even gone there. So the whole location has that kind of vibe. So to give you an example of that, this is the safe room. Obviously, it's meant to be like the kids were murdered in the safe room, right? So of course you've got your dingy FNAF 1 floor. The FNAF 1 has black and white tile. I just used the terracotta to make it look like a little dingy and darker because this whole place is going to have more of a spooky aura. You know, you've got the blood on the floor. You've got the crates from my FNAF 1 safe room. You've got, like, a dingy arcade machine from my safe room. And, like, you know, it's like, ooh, this is spooky. But, like, the walls. This is not the walls of my FNAF 1 safe room. These are actually the walls of the NNPH murder room. Because I imagine that they would see the safe room walls of being the normal thing and be like, oh, that's not scary enough. And so they, like, pick one that's like, ooh, this is, like, it looks like blood on the wall, so it's, like, so scary. And that's, like, the whole vibe the whole place has, is, like, ooh, we went to Freddy's 1, and then anyone who actually went is gonna walk there and be like, this feels nostalgic, but, like, also just incorrect. So, speaking of which, I want to preface that the whole location is supposed to be based on specifically the original location, like FNAF 1. So, anything you see of FNAF 2 is intentionally put as a way to be like, these people haven't really been there, so they really only know about, like, what they know, and unfortunately, they know more of FNAF 2 than FNAF 1. Like, the Freddy's that came after is what they have all the pictures of and stuff. Because, in my series, FNAF 2 comes after FNAF 1. Because I do what I want.
Dang, I spent so much time looking through the wiki of FNAF to see where FNAF 3 was, like,
Cool,
to make
yeah.
sure it was.
It doesn't give you any evidence that is true. So...
No, the beginning, the newspaper in FNAF 3 literally just straight up says it. I
Okay,
went
good.
through the wiki for no reason.
Good. As long as you got proof. That's my care.
There is full-on proof, yeah.
Okay. So, well, then we're actually building the carnival. Anyways, on to the second room. So this is the Cam 8 room. This is the hallway with the Chica flashing. This is also where the puppet usually has their head in the corner, but I removed that and moved it to a different room. So FNAF 3 was set in 2023. I can't believe it's that far in the future. Oh god, we've passed when FNAF 3. Oh god, we're getting up to security breach time, aren't we?
Oh dear.
Oh Jesus. Swear to God, if I see anything about a Pizzaplex in the news, I'm gonna lose my
The
shit.
security breach has like codes, posters and that, like social distancing and everything.
That is true. Oh god, that is true. Oh my god.
But like FNAF 3 takes place after it, technically.
Nice building. I
There's
love it. Thank you for the 6. Oh god, that's not. That's MYR. What is MYR? I want to pronounce it correctly, but MYR.
Malaysian ringgit is what I'm seeing.
What's a ringgit? What it would be called?
Yeah, it's
Malaysian
Malaysia
money.
money.
Huh. What do you know?
We got someone from Malaysia.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah.
Nice. Malaysian money. I don't know why that's that.
Is it because it kind of sounds like Milady?
No, it's just
no offense, chatter, but it's
it's the oh god, the alliteration. Alliteration. There you go. The alliteration of it is it rolls off the tongue really nice. That's more of what. It's just the MM. It's nice. Rolls off the tongue. Fun to say. 10 out of 10. Would recommend. But yeah, so this is the kitchen. I imagine that you guys haven't seen quite I think FNAF 3 being in 23 with no mention of COVID and Security Breach mentioning it much later on implies that COVID happened a few years later than in the real world. Yeah. Weird implication. That is true. And probably for the better. But yeah, so we got our kitchen. We got our kitchen with our shelves. All the furniture in here is based off of FNAF 1, obviously. The floor is based off of FNAF 1, but the walls are actually my FNAF 2 kitchen walls. Because I imagine that they only got screenshots of, like, the dining area, and because the walls are, like, darker in my FNAF 1 kitchen, they, like, couldn't tell what the print was. And then they saw the FNAF 2 kitchen, and they were like, oh, that's clearly the print of what the kitchens are supposed to be. And, yeah, it didn't. Yeah, clearly not. But, they don't know that. And so we'll actually go this way first. This is the puppet hallway. This is usually where those arcade machines are, hence the arcade machines over there. But I wanted to put in the puppet box just to be silly. There is no puppet here. Don't worry. No puppet be coming out of that. Puppet be somewhere else. But this is where I moved the mask to. Obviously, this is like the puppet themed hallway. You know, the puppet themed hallway. The character that was definitely at FNAF 1, guys. The animatronic that they definitely had at FNAF 1. Definitely wasn't them misremembering that character was never there. I mean, there's some other misremembrance, but we'll get there. And you know, they had some other misremembrances, like, you know, this room. Because Balloon Boy and Jigsaw Jess were definitely at FNAF 1.
Bro, full naming, legal naming, JJ. Oh my god.
This is the Cam 5 hallway. That one's Cam 7 and 6, to give you a rough idea on where we are. I really like there. The puppet would have been there, just not as an attraction. Well, no. No. I mean, in the canon series, yeah, but I'm not talking FNAF's canon. I'm talking my canon. Which, no, it wasn't. It was elsewhere. Checked in, yeah, time-wise, it's fully confirmed that 3 went into Pizzeria Sim with both. The puppet is dead at the point of FNAF 1, but the puppet is not anywhere near FNAF 1. I think, in my head, I imagine that the puppet was stored there temporarily at some point, and then moved away. After Afton may have realized some things may be happening and was suddenly like, maybe I don't leave this here, huh? It seems to be.
Mix up the blood, of course.
Yeah, there we go. That looks better. So I'm actually really proud of this room. I tried to figure out what would be like a dirty court stairs and like see like a dirty. You know,
great.
darker thing, darker pole. You know, you got some balls from the ball pit. You've got the walls of the ball pit here. Very cool. Very neat.
I think Marl finally looked at all the thumbnails because they just put in the general that freaking butterfly.
Lamo. I still have more I have to
Oh,
go through. I just finished that particular day. I think I'm still in like, hang on, I can go check real quick the thumbnails I'm going through right now.
oh dear lord.
I'm pretty sure I'm still in 2021.
Oh my god.
I think Mars improved that much in that sort of a time span, honestly. It's kind of crazy. So anyways, this is the room I was working on. So that's why there's like bedrock and stuff, because that's what I use as like placeholder block. But this
Nobody
is
takes silent there.
This is the Cam 2 hallway, the one where like there's Bonnie at the end of it. These heads will probably be moved. You'll probably watch me move them in a little bit while I do some back and forth. This is meant to be based off of the like maintenance room, and obviously, again, another iteration of you know, the table is from FNAF 1. I believe the floor is from FNAF 1, but the walls are the FNAF 2 maintenance room walls, because I liked them better. And they also look nicer dirty.
Yeah.
Whereas the FNAF 1 maintenance room is just the same, like, FNAF 1 walls. So, I wanted to make sure that they, like, the whole place gave that vibe. And then over here would be the hallway in front of the office / the Cam 1 hallway. And then this area here and this area here is the cam 3 and 4 area. And my idea is that here will be good luck on building nonsense. Over here is the what I'm going to turn into the like Pirates Cove / Kids Cove area. So it'll have both stuff from Foxy and Mangle, which obviously Mangle wasn't in FNAF 1. So that's the discrepancy there, is they like mixed up stuff from Pirates Cove and Kids Cove. More so up here will be Pirates Cove, and then the bottom half will be Kids Cove, because it's going to end up being kind of a longer hallway, because this one had to be longer. This was supposed to be shorter, but to get it to match up to the hallway here where the scare actor will move through, I had to make the hallway longer to make up for it. Compensate a little bit, you know. But yeah. I think the next thing I was doing is get rid of the blood for now. I can also move there. Ooh, I have new texture pack stuff I can show you guys. Oh my god. I should do that real quick, actually. So obviously we have I showed you guys the phone. My little beep beep phone. Look at
Oh my
that.
god, Patchy got a phone.
Actually got a phone. Beep beep. I need the police. There's a man. He keeps trying to kidnap me.
Wait, I thought you were. Wait,
Beep beep
hold
beep.
on. Is it?
Police.
Weren't they only tasked to call the
Police,
police if
hello?
something happened to?
A man keeps
no.
trying to kidnap me, and he murdered a bunch of kids. Police, hello? I need the police. Okay, anyway. Joking aside, I also got this. This is the wooden axe. It looks like a magic wand. It's because when you build using World Edit, the wooden axe is the default like wand for World Edit, so I made it into an actual wand. It mostly wouldn't get seen, except for Pi. I dislike that anytime I try to use the wand in Pi, everyone's like, "Oh my god, it's an axe!" When it's not. It's just me trying to do cool World Edit shit.
I'm not
So
gonna lie.
I turned
don't
it
know
into a
how
wand.
they've been seeing the axe. I have not seen it once.
I
the
try
whole time.
really hard not to get seen by the camera, but there a few mistakes occur. There's definitely a few times it's been seen. But you know, I just wanted to make it a little special something.
The amount of things you've had to change in the server just for Pi to not bring up things they're supposed to not bring up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, that's the reason why people on the human team can't see death messages. But it's also really funny, because then I actually kind of like it better that way. Because then we get moments where, like, that one time Silent died and nobody saw it happen, so we thought they were alive the whole time, and then they're just like, "Oh my god, I'm back alive." And I was like, "Wait, since when did you die?"
Whoops.
I'm crazy. I just read what you read.
Whoops. Yikes. What a I gotta check now. Lamau. Okay, I know who this is then. I know exactly who this is. Oh my god, that's so fucking funny. I know.
But yeah, we got a magic wand. We got a phone. Is there anything else new, or is it just that? Because I know you posted it to the cast server, but you also posted it to Pi early. So I just want to make sure there wasn't like that's not a new.
Oh, there is
one.
another one. There's another one. I'll share
frick,
it.
I gotta download another deck. Oh my god.
No, the texture pack that was put in the cast is different. It's not the same texture pack I gave to Pi early. Not the
Yeah,
same.
so I gotta
Yeah,
download
you gotta
that
download.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I gotta
Yeah.
download another one.
But
'cause
that
I
is
didn't realize.
so funny. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Okay.
That's so funny. That's so funny. That's so. Oh my god, that's hilarious.
That's
That's actually
That's
like
crazy.
criminally funny. When
This is the comedy police. The joke's too funny. I'm not going back to jail.
Oh my god. I am I wouldn't say pleasant. Because, you know, clearly, but this is funny. That's fucking hilarious, actually. That is. I mean, I'm pretty sure it means I technically I've never been disproven on my theory, so this does not disprove my theory.
Oh god.
It does not disprove my theory, but that's pretty funny. Hey, have you ever thought about doing something like Pokemon or Digimon D&D? I mean, yeah, but if I did, it would never. I don't think it would be on the channel because
I don't think we dare play D&D on this channel.
yeah, no, we don't dare touch D&D like some pie. We don't do stuff like that.
No, I don't mean like that. I mean like full on campaign, like recorded.
I feel like if I did, no, I do. So I don't know if I'll do it this year, but maybe next year. I do have like a plan. I need to finish some things first for it to work. But I have been working on writing a I don't know what it's called off the top of my head, but like a battle mechanic thing for
Alright.
for a Fnaf themed D&D. And
with those one character, that like one group of characters, right?
yeah, the D&D animatronics.
Eee.
That involves piggybacking off of ones like battle mechanics, like God, I can't remember what it's called. Something on trikes. Kids on bikes. That's what it is. Kids on bikes. Close enough.
Something on trikes. Oh no, it's kids on bikes.
Kids on bikes. That battle mechanic, because I love the way that they do their system. And then a mix of the Call of Cthulhu system.
Oh dear lord. Wait, that's the one with the mentality thing, right?
That's the one with the sanity.
Oh frick. No.
And like making a hybrid of that and then normal like Dungeons and Dragons like game mechanics, and making like a FNAF themed. I've heard you talk about that one in past streams, yeah, and making like a FNAF themed D&D adventure. If I actually were to go through with that, you would Pear's sanity. If I went through with that, you would. In fact, I would stream that probably.
Oh me.
I just know you put some sort of sanity meter in Pi, and that was a scary introduction because it came out of
Here's the
nowhere.
thing, right? Here's the thing, Flair. There always has been. I just
There
don't.
has.
Yeah, there's always has been. I just have started telling you that it's there.
Oh my
There's
god,
always
how much
been one.
sanity have we been losing this whole time without knowing?
Would you like to know the statistic?
Yes, actually, I'm very curious.
The reason your stats are so low is you've dropped to completely zero sanity.
Oh my god!
Uh,
Jesus!
Eight-
No!
8 times.
Solar's thing wasn't a 8?
8 times. And one of
Solar
the
wasn't. It wasn't a joke. Solar, your joke is real.
and there's a wheel. There's a wheel I have that has a few a few like things of like the punishments when you lose your sanity, and one of them is a loss of stats. But if
Wait,
you get
so you rolled that wheel 8 times for me?
yeah, good news. Only 2 of them was a loss of stats. The other ones, well, I mean,
What's the other 6 PC? What changed?
I can't
What
tell
changed
you.
that I didn't
I
realize?
can't
I'm
tell
scared
you. I
now.
can't tell you. I can't tell you.
I'm scared.
But yeah, you've lost your sanity 8 times. I think over the course of the times when I started actually keeping track of stuff like that. Marla has lost their sanity. Where's my numbers? Trying to find my numbers. It's 13 times.
Oh, thank God, I'm not the highest.
Well,
Oh,
yeah,
it's
you
scary for
haven't been
Mara,
around
but
here the longest. Because obviously Kuro has like none. Like they've never lost any of their like, or I should say, not lost sanity, fully depleted sanity. So this means you lost several sanity points at some point. Like, this is
what
when the
caused
sanity
this?
hits 0, and then there's a
What have I-
penalty, and then you reset your sanity.
What have I done to myself? Was one of
I
them
am
the
not
cocoon?
answering that as I plead
Oh.
the fifth. I will say, yeah, the cocoon was 1. You just dropped down to 0 on that one. There was no.
Yeah, no, that one's a valid one.
That was
That's
just
a
I
valid
had to just auto fail because it was like you would lose your sanity from this, so I had to just auto
Yeah,
fail.
no.
Ironically enough, I won't spoil it, but due to recent events, you somehow didn't lose any of your sanity.
I didn't?
Unfortunately, A depleted to 0.
No! God damn it!
Which is why she crashed out so hard. A has not been around as long as the normal Pi, right? A's not been around that long. A has lost their sanity a whole whopping 16 times.
Is that the record? Is that the record
No.
for sanity loss?
No, it's not. Because
Oh God, who has
Silent
the
has
most?
23.
Oh my God!
But
Jesus Christ!
But again, Silent's been around the longest. I think Ness has lost there's like 4 times. Which is not bad.
Imagine one of those was Colonel Panic.
Saf has hit 2.
Saf has? Oh my God!
Yeah, it's only twice.
I mean, it's not that bad, but also I'm surprised they lost, like, completely depleted their sanity at, like,
One of
at
it
all.
had to do with the baby episode, I believe, the original baby episode, and the other one had to do with orders 351 gave about a certain other Pi member, and so they kept losing their sanity every time that person lost sanity.
If
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. M has lost their sanity 6 times, I believe, is what this says, and Purple has lost it a whole whopping twice.
Honestly, again, I'm surprised Purple lost any.
So technically, Purple, Mar, and Silent automatically lost a point, like a full, when they came over to the new universe.
Oh.
I auto made them fail because their other universe was deteriorating. And then suddenly they were separated from their friends. So, like, clearly their stats would be kind of, like, nerfed during that time. I will say, out of the, like, 23 times Silent has been, like, had their sanity, like, chucked, I think they've only had a loss of stats 4 of those times.
I'm so scared what anything else on the wheel is.
I
Oh my
played the
god.
5th.
Also, the
Oliver,
fact
I
that
will say that
multiple-
Oliver is probably my fastest losing sanity character.
Oh jeez.
I do believe by the end of this, Oliver will probably have around the same numbers as Silent, if not worse.
Wait, by the end of what?
Just in general. By the end of Pi. I don't know. Oliver has already a whole whopping 10 losses, I believe.
Oh my
Like
god,
9 or
you
10.
already beat me.
Um,
Crazy.
And it's literally just because I can't explain it for spoiler reasons, but Oliver has a mechanic in place because of
Yeah.
lore, that I can't,
Yeah.
that's not publicly available right now, that happens behind the scenes. And it'll
Wait,
be hints of it will be dropped later on, and it'll become more noticeable as we go along. But basically anytime Oliver interacts with another human being, I have to roll for Oliver.
Yeah.
And there's 2 rolls I have to do every time I roll near him. And that is the first one to check to see if he passes the mental check. Which if he gets below a certain number causes a certain status effect to occur. If he rolls to a basically this is like a very watered down version of what I do in this roll. But I rolled 2 dice. He has we'll call it a status effect that is not active all the time but applies itself at random. And usually it is more likely to happen around people, or at the very least, if he's not around people, it's not, and it's not like it doesn't matter. So we don't worry about it. So the status effect applies itself if he rolls below, let's say, a 5. That's not correct. I think technically it's like 8 or something, but
Oh.
and that number can change based on when the last period the status effect came into place. So if I've done 6 rolls, and the status effect hasn't applied, then that number goes up by 6. So instead of it needing to be an 8, suddenly it is like 19 or something like that. It just amplifies. Anyways, but if no matter what, whether he has the status effect applied or not, if he rolls under basically 15, obviously if he gets the status effect, it also automatically becomes applied. But he loses sanity points, and so the second roll is usually the sanity points that he loses. Which means there is far too many occasions where he completely depletes his sanity in one go. Because if he does gain the status effect, he does lose all of his sanity immediately.
Oh my god.
Because once the status effect is no longer in play and is over, he loses his sanity because of what he sees when it's over. If that makes sense. Does that make sense?
So is this why even after I became human, my stats did not go back up?
Yeah, because it had more to
Oh.
do with your lack of your sanity that depleted
I'm
your stats
so
rather
s-
than just being
I'm
human. It
so scared what it was when I was a mob.
was a little bit
'Cause
better.
I-
I You didn't get that much of a buff. You were off.
No, like I mean, no, because like
You
didn't
did
buff
lose
off
a bunch of
at least
stats.
like stealth wise. It like
Yeah, you just lost
lowered
your
my
stealth completely.
Yeah, I literally lost my stats
You
when I
did
became.
gain. You
I did
did
not
gain.
gain anything.
You did gain the stealth back a
Oh.
bit when you turned human, but you kind of
Oh.
then then it depleted because of other things.
I'm very bad at rolling. Okay.
What's really fun is most of the time I don't have you guys roll your sanity rolls at all. I do them.
No, I just mean for like events, just in general.
No, I know.
I'm so bad.
What
at
I'm
this.
saying is like 90% of the time sanity rolls are rolled. You guys don't even roll them. So you may not even know what could have triggered it. It's to make it all feel a bit more like natural.
Oh, Jesus.
So a little less like fourth wall breaking, so it feels more normal when it's not all dice rolls, baby. I mean, technically it was just wheels before, so,
Oh my god, you really are Magic the Noah.
I don't want to hear it.
I thought you liked him.
You have no flamingos, so I don't want to hear from you.
What?
Hee.
What is?
How many times did Piss get 0 sanity from being kidnapped in the loop for ages? They only lost it once. I don't usually make people lose that was just like an auto fail insanity. If an auto fail occurs because of an event, I usually don't auto fail more than once. So Ness just auto failed once, and then that was it. Just because of the other things on the wheel, it's very it's not something that I mess with too often. Just for
Oh.
balancing purposes. So it is supposed to be an absolute you failed, and so therefore you are punished.
Out of curiosity, will we ever find out the other effects?
You know what?
That
Do you want to know
happens
one of
with
the other
that?
things on the wheel? The random, the random chance wheel, the one that I spin to figure out whether or not you all
Oh my
are
god.
getting borked, or
Oh my
who's
god.
getting borked or kidnapped randomly
Oh no.
when random events happen that you guys hear or
Oh.
see. You know that wheel?
Oh my god.
Your percentage goes up. That's one of the things on the wheel of loss of sanity is that your
I'm sure
percentage on the random
it's
chance wheel
not
goes
just
up.
an equal Is that
No.
why Disaster Trio has such a high
Yeah.
rate?
Yeah.
Is this
Yeah,
why you're gonna
that
remove
is
us
part of
from
it.
the
I did have
wheel?
to remove you guys from the wheel because I keep fucking spinning you
That's why.
guys, and it was pissing me off.
Because Silent has freaking 23.
And ironically enough, the worst things don't happen to Silent. it is quite frankly usually you and Mark. But Silent is also a very big fact. I will say, yeah, the main reason I took you guys off is because I realized that I may have worked the balancing at some point, so I have to rebalance the wheel because something went wrong. And also,
we literally messed up so often.
because Saf has
it.
basically only lost their full sanity twice. So they only one of the times it was an extra add to that wheel. Only one of the times. So and the other time wasn't the stat. The other one time was one of the other ones, but we'll
Imagine
get back to
being such a failure that literally you have to be buffed just
need
so
to
the
lose my
other
sanity
people
more.
have an equal chance of being a failure.
Genuinely, absolute fucking.
That
Well, and
is
the worst part is
crazy.
yeah, no, A has failed so many fucking sanity rolls, and I've had to auto fail A so many times because of other events. Clearly, all of Pi dying was actually that is the only time I have ever auto failed someone more than once, because it just made more sense that A would have a worse mental breakdown there.
So
Like, being in the
what happens
cocoon
if
for a month definitely sucks,
Yeah.
but thinking your entire world is just fucking dead is
Well, yeah.
definitely a thing. And I also had to, like, auto fail A when she went through the maze. So that's 3. And then I auto failed A when she was dealing with the statues. So that's 4. I auto failed A before I even introduced her because of the situation with Abaddon. Every time Abaddon takes over completely without her letting him, she auto fails.
Oh my god!
And then
Abaddon,
obviously,
no.
with the recent events that happened, I chose to let her auto fail. Because it just made more sense because she was reliving the dramaticity of the prior auto fail. So A has a current status effect where if she uh if anything like causes her to like have any kind of distress around that particular event, specifically everyone dying and everything, like if it stresses her out too much, she auto fails.
Yikes.
So, like, I don't know. Maybe somebody worrying that, like, if people don't care about them because certain things happen for short periods of time, and then A starts having triggers about, like, being completely left alone because everyone around her slowly started dying. Uh, and, maybe that had an impact, maybe on a psyche, maybe, and
Oh
maybe
no.
maybe maybe when an attempt to express that there was some distress, it being shut down slightly, maybe that might cause an auto fail. Maybe I don't know what I could be maybe referencing to
Wait, I don't remember that second part. Hold on, wait.
because well, shutting it down, like bringing it back to you know bringing it back to a current situation instead of maybe thinking about the fact that the words might have something to do with something completely unrelated. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Her vaguely bringing it up and then somebody comparing it to being in, I don't know, just a playpen of sorts. Maybe that might cause a sanity drop. I don't know what playpen I could be talking about. It's crazy.
Once.
Anyways. What? I said nothing. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't remember directly mentioning the past, except for like
No, but she did, and then you brought it back to what it was. That's what I'm
I
saying.
don't remember this. I don't think I think I genuinely didn't notice.
Hang on, I can even show you where this occurred. Because that was like the reason why there was the big crash out. Hang on. I could show you. Yeah, here you go. This is exactly when she lost her sanity.
Oh, I think that was the autism.
I know.
Yeah. Yikes. What a terrible day to be autistic.
That is the yeah. Oh no, it was definitely the autism. Unfortunately, it does still count towards it being an ellipses, and it does still allow me to drop a sanity to low. So that was fun.
I don't think this is a power, Logan.
This is
If it is a power, it's a double-edged sword.
yeah.
Because you're
Unfortunately,
stabbing yourself
The edge
and
is constantly
Sla-
pointing towards me, though.
well, your double-edged sword might be a little bit broken. You know, it might be like more of a pocket knife, double-edged sword, but for some reason the blade won't flip out to the other side, so they're both pointing at you.
Is it just every time it flips out, it like hits my fingers for some reason?
Probably.
Is it like one
Mm.
of those pocket knives?
yeah.
Probably.
God damn. A shard of glass, maybe. Oh god, no way. I'm not Kitty though. No.
Yeah. Yeah.
No! Solar, no! We don't need that. We don't need it.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
How do I?
Because I'm pretty sure that's irreversible. And I don't think we want that.
Yeah. Also, I think some Pi members are generally uncomfortable with that idea, so
Yeah,
that's the only that's why only A has done that.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, because we needed to punish someone.
So,
We needed
yeah.
to
Someone
punish
had
a
to be
certain
punished, so
someone.
I made a martyr.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure costuming would have happened more frequently.
Costuming would have actually happened far more
Yeah.
frequently if it had not been for the fact that it had been like told to me that it made certain Pi members uncomfortable.
That's a
Yep.
scary thought.
Yeah.
Out of curiosity. No, that does not do what I want it to do. Get out of here. God. Look at that. He's so scary.
I'm not gonna lie, the eyebrows just make it seem like he has really big eyes.
Wait, I wonder.
Oh, are you doing what I think you're about to do?
Hang on. I need to look up something. Hold up. Don't mind me. Wait, but that. Wait, hang on. Hang on here. Let me see. Do you guys have any idea how cool I'd be if I could get this to work?
I mean, I already think you're cool, so like, I don't know how much more
If
you can get. You're already a cool person.
it might work up some other builds, but I don't care. This would just be really cool.
What in the world is missing Ban?
Platformer. So basically, it's a price on PC Sanity.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Is that what sparked the sanity conversation about pie?
Oh no.
Huh.
I was
No.
actually talking about Cult of Cthulhu. Wait, is that what it was? That the D&D
Yeah, Cult of
thing called?
Cthulhu.
Yeah, I was talking about that, and I was like, "Oh God, isn't that the thing with the like sanity?" And BZ's like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Oh God," and then like it went on like, "Imagine that, but pie," and then Solar put pair sanity 0, and then it wasn't a joke. It was actually not a joke, like 8 times
Mhm.
over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean by resident gogglehead? What does that
It's a
mean?
Digimon term.
I
Usually the main character has goggles, but there's one character in Tamers who uses Gogglehead as like
Silent.
calling them an
Clearly.
idiot.
Silent. Hands down.
Yeah. As far as I know, it is not a commonly used term outside of Digimon Tamers.
Yeah, that would explain why I didn't know
I
it.
tried looking it up because I'm like, I feel like this is from like they're referencing it from somewhere, but like as a turf phrase besides just Digimon Tamers. I thought Digimon Tamers was referencing it. Nope, they made that up.
That's crazy.
They made up their own insult. Which is quite funny, in my opinion. That they made up their own insult for their own character.
Oh me.
They're just like, this guy is kind of an idiot sometimes. We're calling him a gogglehead.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, we summoned
Oh
Silent.
hey, there's the gogglehead.
My God. Okay, I'll deal with this later.
Well, we were just talking about that.
What? Yeah, you're a gogglehead now. Congrats. Good luck looking that up. It will not be a term you can find.
Oh me.
Trust me, I tried.
Okay, now did it actually put up shelves?
Oh my gosh, this is great. Oh my gosh. It's gray, it's just A's. It's just
Shit. Whoop. Let's see. This is cam 2, which means it's this hallway. Means I need to pull up this image. It's got got a poster like right here. I'm actually gonna move this armor stand up one. Got a poster like here. And there's also that extra one that shows up. So yeah, we'll do one there, and then we do one like here. There's your posters. Oh, there's
Wow,
one
it's
over
me
here.
down the hallway. /J. Look.
I see that one. I see you. I didn't notice you before, but I see you. You're this one, I believe. Might need to add an extra one. I've noticed none of these have Foxy in them. Maybe I'll replace that one with one that's Foxy. I do believe that that is that. Oh, I don't know if I like the way that this room is laid out, but oh right, yes. Hang on. Let me look at my notes. Hang on. I'm missing a thing. How's everyone feeling today? Tired, mostly.
Brain is just buffering while I stare into this character's eyes.
Oh no. I got the glitch. Hang on. Discord's been having a glitch lately where it works up my Minecraft.
Oh,
Ah, dang it. I just see the you've uploaded too many images thing pop up, even though I'm not doing anything to do with that. But
oh,
it lays over Minecraft and I can't see anything.
oh no.
Where's the no? It's this one. There we go. Is this gonna work now? There we go. Back to what I'm doing. This area is mostly done. I just gotta put the roof on it. Can I go up? Hello? A little bit of
Hello?
lag because I just got on.
Oh.
Oh wait, I forgot to put up the camera. God, which camera is this? This one's 5? No. It's cam 2.
With Digimon Tamers, I really liked Kalumon or Guilmon. Because Guilmon is a baby and I love him. He knows nothing. His head is empty. he only knows bread. He likes bread. And then Calamon is also a baby. But for like different reasons. I'm also unsure if he's like technically considered an actual Digimon, which is why I said Guilmon as well. I know Calamon is like partially just a Digimon that's the personification of Digivolution. So I don't know if he just is Digivolution or not.
There we go. That leaves
Very good.
me 1, 2, 2, technically 3 hallways and 2 rooms left, and then I gotta figure out all the ventilation shenanigans.
Oh boy, vents.
Yeah. I don't know if I wanna do this hallway first or if I wanna just do Pirates Cove and then figure out that nonsense. Or maybe I should try to figure out this hallway's nonsense first. Nah, I could leave that up till later. It's fine. What's the worst that could happen? There's favorite thing. Wall.
What? Wall. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Flair loves doing checker patterns on the wall, don't you, Flair?
Every time you move the walls, I have to redo the whole thing.
I like checker patterns too, but I'm busy doing other things. Like skin.
What happened here? Why? I only need to move it over like 12. Yeah. Flair, why don't you come on and help me, huh?
Oh,
So many checker patterns for you to do, Flair. But you want to help, don't you?
oh my god, I'm being manipulated.
I mean, you could say no.
Oh god.
But you
don't
won't.
know what the... So this is manipulation, right?
Maybe.
I just get the splash text kind of dragon free.
We don't want to be dragon free. We like Flickr.
Yeah, we like Flickr.
1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4, 5. Ooh, this one's
Flickr is
still
the
up.
kind of.
Wow.
It's like how I. It's like
Flickr's
how
a
I'm the.
kinda.
Well, yeah, because it's like how I'm the 10% of the 90% bug free splash text.
There we go.
Mm.
There's patterns on the floor and the wall for you to do.
Mhm. I'm just gonna do a thing. No.
What?
I'm just gonna do a thing real quick and then I'll.
Nonsense. When you hop on, I might BRB to go get myself some proper food.
Have you had improper food?
I had a donut. Which
You
isn't
know what?
improper, but that's not like it's sugar. I need something without
Yeah,
the
it's
Yeah,
not
no, like
sustenance.
Yeah, it's
It's
like
just
I can see why
it's
you would
just
call it
food.
improv.
it's not that it's improper. It's just not like I have
Sustaining.
non-solid food and solid food. Solid food is stuff with like protein, anything that you would consider like an actual meal, something, it doesn't necessarily need to be a full meal of it. It just needs to be like a portion of it. So,
Yeah.
like my tuna and mayonnaise, that's the solid food. A non-solid food is it's stuff you can have like for funsies. They're usually like super sugary, but like they may not necessarily make your tummy feel that great.
Mhm.
Especially if you're having like other sugary things. Like I have to have a solid food whenever I drink high amounts of Coke.
Yeah.
Because if I don't, then I
You
get
did
kind of a
have
tummy
you
ache.
did have quite a bit the other day because recordings and you were eating.
Yeah. So I had to go get solid food because of getting a tummy ache. Like, it's not that the unsolid food is bad. It's just that it's usually something that can be a little too much if you have a little too much of it.
Yeah.
Especially on my stomach. But when Flair gets here, I can just spectate Flair's head and go get food. Let me go to my chat and look at the vents. I do not believe there. No, there's none in this room. Cool. It was 17. God.
Oh yay, more blood.
What?
I just looked over at the stream and I just see
This is me
PC
randomly
adding more
throwing
blood
down
to
a
the
shit ton
room.
of blood. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hurry up, Blair. Get your butt over here.
Uh,
Where you at?
I was trying to make a ref.
What you making a ref for?
Technically, your mom. That's not a joke.
Excuse me?
That's it's like
Pardon?
no,
Fucking,
no, Godfather's annoying
I
now.
beg your pardon?
No, I was gonna make a ref of Phoenix's mom.
Oh, okay. I
can't
know who you're
believe
talking about.
this. Still the your mom joke.
It was. It wasn't
Unintentional.
I
Just,
was
I was genuinely.
flabbergasted. I was like,
Oh my god.
I cannot believe you did that shit to me right now.
No, it's just I was genuinely doing a rep of your mom.
And then that, but needs to be done to the other hallway, but you'll be able to see. So,
It would have been funny if you kept the bedrock on the hallways. Since if
Lamau.
we ever visited as pie.
Walls here.
Silent has a
Picnic
panic
squad would
attack.
Walls here.
Squad
They'd be
would
done
die.
here. I mean, this is gonna get changed. It
yes.
probably won't stay checker pattern, but I just do the checker pattern just in
Yeah.
case. Anyways, I'm gonna BRB so I can get make food. Get over here, Flare. Alright. BRB.
For a second, I was like, "Why is PC telling me to get over here? I'm doing what they wanted me to." And then I remembered they're in my head now.
Yeah, we were watching everything you do.
Oh my god.
Let's see.
So I love how that's the one thing Ness unmuted for.
Huh?
That's the second time I've
said-
been muted.
Oh.
Oh
And now
no.
this is the third. And now I'm
And now they're muting again.
Sedge.
Well,
Wait, now I need to see chat's reactions. What I said if they did react. Oh no, they didn't. What? No,
They-
wait, hold on. It's catching up.
yeah, you gotta wait a little bit.
Yeah, no, they didn't really react. Ah. Okay.
Well, now what?
I know Chad's asking how everyone's doing, which I think they asked earlier, but
Yeah, I'm
um,
doing good.
doing okay. I'm
Oh my god. I was
trying not
like,
to
it
think of
took me a
the
bit to
looming
be like,
homework.
what the hell is that? Like, and then I realized, oh, that's an old mangle.
Yeah.
Bro's jaw is detached. Like, it goes
Yeah.
all the way around.
Yeah, that is technically how its jaw is.
Oh yeah. I just didn't expect to see old mangle.
We don't have. We technically do, but I need to add the thing to it.
Mm-hmm.
So. So, and I assume until I add the silly goofy hat, then that will be old, old head.
I don't know what to do now that I'm done with the checker pattern.
I don't know.
They're in my eyes. I can't just
Yeah.
sleep.
Yeah, you can't just go places. Because you
Hmm.
could go spoilers. You could maybe replace the bedrock with some checker pattern, like PC did to the one area.
Well, I don't know if they got a specific thing they want.
Well, he's like, I'm just doing checker pad for now. I don't know.
I just want to do what they told.
Yeah.
What, chat? You want to see the bail money jar? That's the bail money jar.
We can't. Yeah. Okay. Like we can't see.
No, I
anything.
threw it. I threw it.
Yeah.
There's the bail money jar. Fun fact:
Why
it
is
used to be just a glass bottle, and then Robin came. Like, I didn't realize it was Robin, and then my legs are not working anymore. Oh god.
Oh,
There we go. Okay.
but I
I can
want to
pick it up
fix
now.
that.
No, every now and again my keyboard like does not react, which is weird because it's a laptop, so it should always react. But
Bail money is Orpal.
yeah, no. So so Robin decided, oh, you know what would be funny? Us going to the end, and I didn't realize it wasn't PC. So
Yeah.
I just went with them, and we killed the Ender Dragon. But
Which
like while it was happening,
Waggles fingers at you. Very
yeah.
illegal.
I thought it was PC, and then after the fact that we went to the end, they changed their skin to Robin's skin, and I was like, oh
Yeah,
no.
because I called them out.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was crazy. And while we were fighting the dragon, I was just like, hey, you know what would be funny? Filling the bail money jar with its breath. So that happened. And PC, when they like came back to consciousness or whatever it is, they just were like, yeah, you could keep it like that. So I did. I don't really have any other interesting things in my inventory except for like my phone. There's my phone, gang. You can't tell that it has the name Flair's phone, but it does have the name Flair's phone. Yeah. Those are the only. I also have a book and quill, but that's empty.
I don't think most of us know enough about Digimon to have thought about having a Digisona. I probably have.
I know
'cause
nothing about it. I just know
I've
all of them end with moon, and that is the extent of my knowledge.
All of them end with what?
Mon.
Yes. Every Digimon their name ends with Mon.
Yeah, and
I
that's
think
the
you would like
one.
Wormmon, like
Well, now I need to
from
look
the
it up.
show. He's a little larva like caterpillar guy, and I love him dearly, like personality wise in the show. He's a very
Mm.
sweet little guy, very good boy. Boy with the
Solar, why is
asterisks.
that what your knowledge of Digimon is?
Yeah, I've watched that before. There is a lot. Digimon is weird. I didn't get into it as much as Pokemon, mostly because a lot of the strongest Digimon are just like randomly like humans.
Mm.
So like there's a lot of like mega level, which is like one of the highest levels of Digimon, like they're just some guy or really weirdly sexualized woman. um
Mm.
So, and I'm like, Digimon don't have genders, technically. So, uh,
Oh, I still have my subtitles on. I should turn that on. I turned that on earlier for unrelated reasons.
there, yeah, there's also really sexual. So, either or, they are. It. That's like what sort of made me like, about Digimon a little bit.
Hmm.
Why I'm not as into it as I could have been. Like, literally, uh, one of my favorite Digimon is Magnadramon, which is a cat dragon,
Ooh.
and it's pink cat dragon. But to get there, you have to go from a little like white bear ball thing to a cat, to a dog, to a cat, to a angel woman, to then the cat dragon. So I have to go through the like
Hmm.
angel woman route, and I'm like,
I find
that's
it
the one.
silly that the walls of this room, because the walls of the like the FNAF 2 is
Mhm.
concrete, but this is terracotta, and I like that.
Yeah.
That's a silly detail of it not
Ye-
even being the exact same block.
There technically is a Mothmon. I know there's multiple like butterfly themed ones as well. Um,
Mhm.
but there is a Mothmon. They Digimon likes adding guns to things. So it's a moth with a
Lamau?
Gatling gun butt.
Okay, that's awesome.
Here's your I'm putting in the mute chat. Here's Mothmon according to the Digimon wiki. It's a moth with a Gatling gun
I
butt.
love how it doesn't have anything relating to guns besides its butt.
Yeah.
It's only its abdomen
Yeah.
that's a gun. Everything else just looks like an average moth.
Yeah. But there's several like insect Digimon. Um there's like Butterflymon, there's Honeybeemon. But this is the only Mothmon that I found, which you take Patamon and then give it a Digi Egg of Knowledge, and then then it turns into that.
Aw.
So it turns from a little weird potato with wings, which is the best way I can describe a Patamon. Potato with wings.
I know
And then
Pokemon wise. I actually, funnily enough, I
yeah,
don't like like a lot of their moth designs.
that's
Like
fair.
Duskox just doesn't hit it for me.
Yeah, no. Dustox, I didn't like Dustox very much. Beautifly is great. I like Beautifly
Yeah.
personally. Dustox is okay. It,
And then there's Frostmoth. Oh my god,
yeah.
perfection.
Frostmoth is cute. I like Volcarona.
Yeah, Volcarona is also neat. Fun fact, I have a shiny real life, like a physical
Yeah.
card of the shiny Volcarona.
Yeah.
Also,
Slitherwing is
yeah, I like the paradox of Volcarona as well. Those are
both of them or just the one? There's two.
honestly both of them, honestly.
Okay. Yeah.
Like I think Slithering, if I were to pick between the two, Slitherwing I like better.
I
Like-
like that most of the past paradox Pokemon is just what if this Pokemon but dinosaur? we got dinosaur mushroom, we got dinosaur ghost, we got dinosaur moth.
I love how they just straight up gave the moth a dinosaur tail. Like they're not even
Yeah.
trying to hide that it's a dinosaur moth.
They also did that to Amoonguss. They just gave him like a dinosaur tail, and I'm like, what?
Also, is Mess we're in a moth or
Is Masquerade?
is it Masquerade?
Yeah. That's what I call it, Masquerade. I I would well, they evolved from Surskit, and they are a bug type. Surskit's a
Oh, it's
little
because
like
the
water
image I was looking
strider.
at spelt it wrong. That's why I pronounced it weirdly.
Yeah. No.
No, they put the I in a wrong spot.
Yeah. They.
I have returned.
Welcome
I
back.
have
I
food
know, I
though.
finished the thing. Oh god, I'm lagging. Oh god. Oh, I'm
Server
oh,
Ghost
thank
is
god.
trying to kill you.
No,
Smash
don't
Ray.
take me out! Just because PC's back doesn't mean you can take me out.
So let me switch over my audio. My audio stuff. Hold up.
Mm-hmm.
Properties. We do that. Can you guys talk?
Yeah.
Okay.
Words.
Works for me.
Oh god, I think
Now,
my mouse is just
I can
bugging.
pull up the video. I'm making my food. Watch that while I eat. I'm gonna put up the ERB screen.
Gang, my mouse is fighting me.
Oh no.
It's like lagging so badly. I'll move it and then it will like keep on moving like for multiple seconds
food
after I
time.
stop moving it.
All right, you guys can keep talking.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right. You talk about Masquerade.
Yeah.
I would say it's some kind of moth because of the like eye patterns on like its upper wings, but the lower wings are the things that it's flying with. So I feel
Oh,
like
apparently its Japanese name straight up has moth.
yeah. I would say it's probably a moth.
Okay,
I
then
would
that
consider
one I
it a
like
moth.
too.
I like Masquerade. I also like Surskit. I think Surskit's cute. I like a lot of bug type.
Oh yeah, no, its name is literally rain moth in Japanese.
Well, that answers your question.
That would do it.
Yep.
But yeah.
Masquerade, Mothling. Yeah, no. I think there's Pokedex entries that like talk about the like eye pattern on its wings that are like to deter predators or something.
Yeah, no, that's
Which
very
is
moth
something that
coded.
moths have.
Very moth coded.
Yeah. Do I know the Pokedex entries off the top of my head? Not yet.
I also don't mind moth
they're not like my favorite thing in the world,
Mothim?
but I don't mind them. Like they're not bad.
Yeah. I saw
They're
Mothim weirdly as more of a butterfly.
Oh,
Yeah. Because they don't have like that many mothy features. Like some of them, yeah. Like I could see it being a moth, but also like
well,
they
I
don't
mean,
have like it's in the name.
yeah, and
So
also like
like
there, like a lot of
but
like when you translate moth
Mhm.
into something that's only supposed to be moth adjacent and not actually a moth, it's
yeah.
gonna look butterfly like.
Yeah. Um uh, yeah. Also like Mothim are only male. So
Oh,
I don't know if there's
wait, what
yeah,
happened to the
no.
females?
No. Because they evolve from Burmy. If a Burmy is female, it evolves into Wormadam.
Yeah,
If
no,
it is
that's what I
male,
was
it becomes
wondering.
Mothim.
I was wondering what happens if
Yeah, no.
yeah.
The females become Wormadam, which and Burmy and Wormadam are bagworms. So
Yeah, which is very much a moth thing. Bagworms do become.
yeah. And then the boys all become Mothim. That alpha Mothim in Legends Arceus has almost killed me like 4 times, man.
Oh, oh my god,
I'm like flying over it and stuff, and then
that's
like
great.
there's something down there
Bagworms
that I want, and then it
Bagworms are
tries to kill me.
very funky with how they like stack like branch. Like some of them are like far too perfect with their stick stacks. Like you're just a little guy. Why do you need to be so perfect, dude?
Yeah. Well, they gotta make a good house. They gotta make a good
Yeah, but it's like
home.
that is an equivalent of a baby.
Yeah.
Like, bro,
They
why are
have a
you such a
bachelor's degree
perfectionist?
in architecture. It's fine.
Like, look at this. Look at
Yeah.
this little guy. Look at their house. She's
Yeah.
a perfect spiral.
Yeah.
Fun fact, I'm pretty sure Silent actually very accurately drew the first image there. Because
Uh-huh.
I just like sent them an image of a bagworm and they're like, look, I drew it.
No. Yeah. What's your favorite cloak of Burmy? The leaf
Oh god.
one, the tan sandy one, or the pink one?
Hold on, let me remind my the exact like I know
Yeah.
I know there's green, pink, and
Tan.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think the sandy one is my favorite.
Yeah. You can also look at Wormadam because they expand a little bit more on the design details, but
Yeah.
Burmy is also
I
the
think I'm
same.
gonna
So
have to go with the like grass one.
leaf
Because the
leaf
trash
cloak,
one doesn't
grass
have
cloak.
much going on. Yeah, the grass the
Yeah.
trash one just doesn't have that much going on.
Yeah. But
Especially as Wormadam. Like Wormadam,
yeah.
there's like nothing.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm I like the trash cloak, but that's because I don't think I've seen very many trash cloak Burmese in my life in the
Oh.
games. Because trash cloak Burmese, you get them
I think that's the
from
like
I
most difficult part of Legends
yeah,
Arceus is you have to get like every form of everything.
yeah. Trash cloak Burmese is supposed to be I don't know how you get it in Legends Arceus, I don't remember. But it's supposed to be near human cities or in a city. Like you hatch a Burmy in a city and it gets the trash cloak. I don't know how you get one in Legends Arceus yet. I would have to Google it.
Oh, you know what? Now that I'm on Minecraft, I should probably like open the resource pack folder so I can just drag and drop the new one.
Yeah. But the Burmy in the area, its cloak changes, but when it evolves, the cloak is permanent in black and white. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
I like
let me
Burmy with
just
their little cloaks. I think it's cute.
make sure this is correct.
I think
Oh!
it's very silly, goofy.
Oh, I see the new thing. Oh, that's silly. I just immediately like go into creative like
Hi,
the
Zaram.
thing and immediately see the new change between. So I know I updated it. I know I updated it because I immediately saw the new change between the one that Pi got early access to and now.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. It's just like, what the hell is that thing? Oh, that makes sense. That tracks.
Hmm.
Yippee. Oh my god, this is Zara.
Yeah. There's a Zaram here. Just wait. Wait.
You know what? How much y'all want to bet that this Tuesday, like, there's an actual, like, major change with the snapshot, unlike last Tuesday?
Shucks. I wouldn't know.
Because usually the snapshots, like, every week, that, like, in the beginning at least, every week there's, like, a new addition to the snapshot, like, extremely.
Mm-hmm.
This time it's like they introduced the, like, biggest thing of the snapshot, and then they're like, "Oh, here's some, like, technical changes," and that's it. And it's like, what are you plotting? And then somehow that broke the poor puppy model. And
Oh
it's like
no.
whenever it sits down, its stomach goes on its back.
Alright,
And it's
okay.
all like its neck areas where the butt is like, oh
I finished my food. I can go back to
Yay.
building. Let's go. Only for a little bit, though. We have recording soon.
Yep.
yeah. Patchy escaped their vessel, and I don't know where they went.
What?
I was Patchy's vessel, and then they left
Oh,
me, but I
okay.
don't know where they went when they left me. Like,
I,
there's
I
just no
was
sign of them.
mildly confused for a bit because I was like, what? Why did you put Patchy in a vessel?
No,
You mean
I'm the
her?
vessel. Patchy put themselves in me. Oh, hello.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Okay, Flare. You know how you did the wall pattern?
Nothing changed, though. Don't tell. Mother. Oh my god, Mother. It was all for nothing.
Up you go.
Oh my
Off you
god,
go.
it was all for nothing. Oh my god.
I don't know if I quite like it being the terracotta, but We'll get
Welcome
there when we
back,
get
Chop.
there. Hi, Job. Why are we betting Flare Sanity?
On the Minecraft snapshot updating actually being significant instead of
Why are I meant like money, not my sanity. Gang, that's not a valid.
I
That's
thought you were
not a
about to
valid
say that's not something that's
currency.
valuable, and I was gonna laugh my ass
No,
off.
it's not a valid currency.
I was gonna laugh
Yours
my
won't
fucking ass
accept
off.
that.
I think PC accepts that currency.
I would.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're the reason I'm losing it.
Damn.
No.
Alright. Just fucking do me dirty like
No,
that.
but like you're literally rolling. You're literally rolling to make me lose my sanity. It's literally what's
Yeah.
happening.
Can't believe this.
I'm just saying.
Scarcity increases demand, says Solar.
Lamau. Oh my
Oh
god.
my god, I just got destroyed.
Oh my fucking god.
Do they get a reward for that?
Holy shit, Solar. Can I just give you some pity points for that? Can I just do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, do they get rewarded for that?
I feel like you
Jesus.
Yeah, hang on. Let me give you 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I'll give you 20. I'll give you 20 points for
Oh
that.
my god, 20 for roasting me?
That was really good
It was a-
though.
It was a
That was-
good roast.
that was a
yes.
good
That's
roast.
worth like 2 fan arts.
Yeah, that was a good roast though.
Oh my god.
Dang, dude. That was rough. Ness. They're trying to gamble Flair's sanity, and they said it wasn't valuable like
Solar
that.
says they
And
weren't roasting me.
Solar's response was just scarcity increases demand.
Solar, it was a roast in the sense of
That was-
you're saying Flair's already
Ow.
not sane.
Ow,
Yeah.
that
I mean,
that
I
hurt, dude.
depleted it completely like 8 times.
That's rough, dog. Damn. Damn, dude.
TC, you said I had like 4 times. I know I woke
Because if
up
you're
to
the
that
one who destroys
conversation.
the sanity to make it more valuable.
Yeah, something like that.
Question mark?
I want to know the times if you can tell me.
Well, I mentioned that one of them was Colonel Panic.
I do know about KP, yes. I have guess on maybe one of the others.
You can guess.
I'm not going to do it verbally. I'm just going to waddle to your DMs.
Oh.
Actually, I have guess on 2 of the others.
I honestly have no idea what other major events caused me to lose it. Like, was
Claire,
it
what
really
happened over
one-
here?
What?
You forgot the
Where
hallway.
You didn't specify to Flare
You
to
never.
do the
I
hallway.
didn't dare touch the
I
bedrock.
did. I did say the hallway.
Oh,
Yeah, I asked
didn't
Flare
hear
like, aren't
that,
you
so
supposed
I was
to
Go do the hallway.
I didn't hear it because I was like, so I was like, oh yeah, no, I won't touch the bedrock. Because the other hallway was like, done, so I was
Those
like,
are
oh,
my other 2 guesses. That I don't know what the last one would be. If you said there was 4. So,
The first one I don't think completely depleted you.
I thought you said it was really close though, so I wasn't sure.
It was close, but that's
Okay.
not what depleted you now. And the other thing, no.
No?
Oh.
Wow.
I have no idea. Like, okay, out of curiosity, did I have any other like auto fails, like of depletions of sanity or?
Yes.
Oh my god. Oh my god, was one the mushroom?
I say nothing.
What? Okay then.
From what I heard earlier, I guess I need to deplete my sanity more. I don't know how to do
No,
that.
no, don't do it. You're gonna
Just to
lose
make
your
no, I
stat.
need to make it fair. I need to make it fair.
No, it's okay. PC's already making it fair by removing Disaster Trio from the wheel.
And yet somehow.
Yeah, but
I don't even know how.
like, you know, I gotta make it more fair, right? So that you
For some
can
reason, I thought the
eventually
head
be
would
talking.
break, and I forgot heads can float. I don't know why.
Go put in the
Oh,
thing.
also it's snowing where I am.
We'll put it in. Ooh, this is
what?
not even.
Oh, I see.
It's fine. It's waves. It can be uneven.
Honestly, gang, I feel like if I wasn't so autistic, I would be targeted a lot. But then again,
Cut out.
I don't think I would. I was saying like if I wasn't so autistic, I would be targeted a lot less. But also, I feel like if I wasn't autistic, I would not be in this group.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Chance.
Yeah.
I'm going to joke that neurotypicals never end well in our group / J.
I don't even know if
feel
we've
like
had any neurotypicals in our
exactly.
group.
That's why I was going to say, but I don't know if we've ever had neurotypicals. Yeah, PC reinforces the no holistic rule / J.
What's an holistic?
Non-autistic. Like that's just a person that is not autistic.
Oh.
Yep, that's the definition. So. Instead of saying normal, the correct term is holistic. Yeah.
Something like that.
I'm almost done with this skin. Holy guacamole. I don't know why I sang that, but drugs. I got a skin done.
Yay!
The question is if I have time to attempt another skin. uh, uh. Huh?
What was that?
Grumpy Kippy noises.
Oh,
Oh, that's
I
Kara?
see.
Mm.
It sounded like a
Grump-
whining dog.
Because that's why I was a bit confused. Why is she whining?
Because I moved and then I took her and moved her closer to me to cuddle.
I see.
She's like, "You made me uncomfortable, father."
Oh, me.
But there's a bit of a Kara for chat.
Yippee.
That looks better. There we go.
You gotta put blood in the sandcastle.
I will get to that in a moment.
Not the
Oh.
red sand.
Except actually red instead of orange.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I should have used. It's like off-colored. Oh, I still have to put up the posters as well. I almost forgot about the posters.
Oh, me.
Oh,
That was solar.
solar died. Here.
Oh shit. Maybe that's a bit better.
BRB.
How do you? Oh, it's this angle. Like right here. Technically, it's supposed to catch the whole back corner, but there's a little something in the way. Unless I want to put it like here. I could probably do it there. Put the camera like here. That could work. I do believe that is the Pirates Cove area done. Thought you were making a mouse immediately, Lamau. They're still on, right? Yeah, there's on. That's Pirates Cove all done, so that just leaves the gift shop, the office, and the hallway leading to the office. Here's Pirates Cove, though. I'm actually really happy with this. I like how dark it is. I'm always a little bit worried about adding lights into this particular map because, well, it's kind of supposed to be really dark. I want it to be hard to see, and in rooms like these, it gets really bright. So I might have to find a different way to do lighting in those particular rooms, but like this one is really bright, so I might need to cut and just do only one light instead of two. But then some of the other rooms, like the Pirates Cove one, those ones are pretty solid. So we'll have to figure out the lighting and stuff. But for now, I'm going to end stream. Give myself a little bit of a breather before I keep working on FNAF 3. So, in the meantime, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all have a awesome day in TTFN. Bye-bye.